Welcome back to another deck profile video. In today's video we are doing the Jesmon profile. It's been over a year since I actually did this deck. It's always great fun to play. The new support is really good, especially the Gankumon support that's come out. The deck either really pops or it really doesn't. Either way, it's a bloody good laugh. So let's dive straight in. The first 4 Digi-Eggs of the deck are that of Gurimon from BT8. Its inherited effect is when attacking once per turn. If this Digimon has 6000 DP or more, you draw 1 card. This is one of those eggs that could easily be replaced with Decoromon from BT14 or any other red egg that could draw during when attacking. However, my eggs haven't changed in this deck. They're still a good 4 of. Moving on to the rookies, it's just custom for me to play 4 Huckmons from BT6. On play, you reveal the top 5 cards of the deck, and then you add up to 2 Digimon cards with Huckmon, Jesmon, or Systemon in their names, and then place them in your hand. Everything else gets bottom decked. Still easily one of the best dual searcher cards in the game, and at the time of its release, you know, it probably was the best searcher. Next up, we're running 3 of the BT13 Huckmon. Your turn, when you play a Digimon with Systemon in its name, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Bao Huckmon in the hand without paying the cost. Inherited effect is a your turn once per turn, but when you play a Digimon with Systemon in its name, you gain 1 memory. I could quite easily run a 4 of this still. However, you'll see why we're not running a 4 of in the next card. And this is the reason why. Huckmon from BT20. Start of your main phase by trashing 1 card with Huckmon or Systemon in its name, or the Royal Knight trait. From your hand, you can draw 1 card and gain 1 memory. Its inherited effect is a your turn effect. All of your Digimon get 1000 DP. Again, similarly, you could have a 4 of this card. It just really does depend on your preference and your playstyle. For me, I've given it a nice even split. The last level 3 in the deck is Systemon Blanc from ST12. On play, by trashing a card in your hand, you can draw 2 cards, and its all turns effect is effectively decoy for your Digimon with Huckmon in name or Royal Knight trait. I'm still playing quite a few Systemons in the deck. I'm seeing a lot of profiles where there's really not that many at all. I still think these cards are valuable for what this deck is, especially when you don't have the Tamers available. Champions wise, we're running 8 in total. The first 4 are Bao Huckmon from BT13. The your turn effect is exactly the same as the BT13 Huckmon, whereas in this case, however, you can Digivolve into a Savia Huckmon with the cost reduced by 2, so long as you play a Systemon. Its your turn inherited effect is, again, when you play a Digimon with Systemon in name, you gain 1 memory, and again, that's a your turn once per turn effect. Next up, we have Bao Huckmon from BT20. Its main effect is once per turn, you may play 1 Digimon card with Systemon or Gankumon in its name from your hand with the play cost reduced by 2. Its inherited effect is all of your Digimon get 1000 EP on your turn. This card goes hand in hand with the Gankumon combo, especially as you want to be reducing that play cost by as much as you can to maximize the effects that it plays. The next up, we have 2 Systemon CLs, 1 awakened, 1 is not. First one from BT6, on play, gain 1 memory. All turns, all of your Digimon with Huckmon in their name or Royal Knight trait get an additional 2000 DP. With regards to the awakened version, this one can Digivolve over the top of a Systemon CL for a cost of 1. Trash all turns when any of your Digimon are played. 1 of your Systemon CLs may Digivolve into this Digimon card without paying the cost. It has an on-play and when Digivolving effect. 1 of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't suspend until the end of their turn. And then the end of all turns, place this Digimon's top stack card as the top security card. It's just good for a little bit of essentially security recovery if you do struggle to pick up the pace. But it's a solid one-off to have. So First up, we have 2 Savia Hugmons from BT13. So your turn effect essentially just lets you warp Digivolve into Jesmon as long as you play a Systemon, and that Digivolution cost can be reduced by 2. So when attacking effect inherited is once per turn, but if this Digimon has the Royal Knight trait, you can play a Systemon in name from your hand or trash without paying the cost. It's good for going a little bit wider than normal or just having the additional effects in play. The next 3 of I'm running is Savia Hugmon from BT20. On play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less. End of your turn, you can suspend one of your other Digimon. Then this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Jesmon in its name in the hand without paying the cost. Its inherited effect in this case is that whilst this Digimon has the Royal Knight trait, you gain Alliance. So it's definitely for aggression purposes. So moving on to our mega level Digimon, so starting with Gankumon from BT20. So you can reduce the play cost by 4 so long as you have a Hugmon, Jesmon or Systemon in name in play. It comes with Reboot and Blocker. It's on play, and when Digivolving effect allows one of your Digimon to Digivolve into a level 6 or lower Digimon card with Hugmon in name or Royal Knight trait from your hand or trash without paying the cost. And this goes hand in hand with our next card, which is Gankumon X, also from BT20. When Digivolving, you de-Digivolve to one of your opponent's Digimon, and then if you've got Gankumon or X antibody in its sources, until the end of your opponent's turn, none of your Digimon are affected by your opponent's Digimon effects. Opponent's turn, all of your Digimon with Systemon, Hugmon, or the Royal Knight trait gain Reboot and Blocker. Opponent's turn, inherited effects, whilst it's Jesmon GX, all of your Digimon get Reboot and Blocker. Moving on to the Jesmon. This is from the Structure Deck 12. When Digivolving, it gains Blitz. When attacking, you may play a Systemon in name from your hand without paying the cost. And it's your turn once per turn effects when a Digimon is played by an effect. This Digimon gains an additional 3000 DP and gains security attack +1 for the turn. So again, for end of turn swing, plus, its aggression, you get the additional check. We also have Jesmon from BT20. I'm just running a one-off. On play, when Digivolving, you play a token with Reboot, Blocker and Decoy. It's your turn effects once per turn, but when any of your other Digimon are played, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8000 DP or less. Then one of your Digimon may attack. Jesmon X, on the other hand, I'm also running just a one-off of this, but it comes with Alliance. When Digivolving, because if you've got Jesmon or X antibody in its sources, for the turn, one of your Digimon isn't affected by the effects of your opponent, and then one of your Digimon may attack. All turns, all of your Digimon with Systemon in their name or the Royal Knight trait gain Piercing, and can also attack unsuspended Digimon. Its inherited effect in this case is whilst this Digimon is Jesmon GX, all of your Digimon gain Piercing and can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So again, both quite aggressive, but in some cases defensive as well. Right, next up, level 7s. Jesmon GX on the right from BT10. You place a 13 play cost or less Royal Knight trait Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card, and then you activate that card's when Digivolving effects. Then this Digimon gains Blitz. Its all turns effect is for every Royal Knight trait Digivolution card this Digimon has, it gains Piercing, Blocker and Security attack +1 for the turn. The Jesmon GX Ace on the left, however, is an on-play when Digivolving and when attacking once per turn, but you can place a Royal Knight trait card from your hand or trash as its bottom Digivolution card and then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. When attacking once per turn, this Digimon unsuspends, and then for every 2 Royal Knight trait Digivolution cards this Digimon has, you trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So it's a game killer at the end. I'm only running one Tamer in this deck, namely just Hero from BT8, mainly for the purpose of being a memory setter. It's got a your turn effect, however, which will only be utilised if you use a level 5 or higher Digimon, but you may suspend this Tamer to have one of your Digimon get plus 2000 DP for the turn, but that's when you are attacking. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, you could probably use Analog Youth for the deck if you need to. Options wise, I'm running 4 from Master to 2 Disciple. I still think this is the best option card for this deck. You essentially reveal the top 3 cards of the deck, and you can add a Huckmon, Systemon, or a Royal Knight trait card among them to your hand, then you trash the rest. And then you place this in your battle area. It's got a delay effect. Essentially, the next time one of your Digimon will Digivolve this turn, you can reduce the cost by 1, and you can stack these one on top of the other. It's not like the training cards. The last 2 option cards I'm running is Garnet Memory Boost from the limited set, but in this case you reveal the top 3 cards of the deck. You add one red or black Digimon card among them to your hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Its delay effect in this case is exactly that as what you would expect from a memory boost. You gain 2 memory. But yeah, it's just mainly for the searching power, because there may be times where you will brick, and this card can save you. The deck profile is now on the screen. As always, by all means, use this image to help build your own decks or to test. Naturally, as always, just thank you very much for watching the videos and supporting the channel. Our community is growing on a daily basis at the moment, so it's always appreciated. But leave a comment below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.